In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to keep my golf game sharp this winter. I'm also going to detail my plans on getting my club head speed up to 130 miles an hour. At the end, I'll show you one thing that's already added speed to my swing. My main form of training this off-season is speed training using the stack system. The stack system is a speed training system that uses a weighted club designed to be swung like your driver. There are 5 weights that combine for 30 different swing weight options that are fastened on the end of the club. The system requires a radar to measure club head speed without a ball. The most important piece is the app that has an AI algorithm that analyzes your training sessions and designs a program specific to what you need to increase your club head speed. The app tells you when to train, typically 2 to 3 times a week for roughly 20 to 30 minutes depending on the session. This is a great way to keep your golf swing sharp while improving mechanics and adding speed without having to be hitting balls. For me personally, it makes me feel like I'm doing something during the winter months. As some of you know, I am documenting this in my Road to 130 Mile an Hour series. Check it out. Real quick, I'm new to YouTube and love making these videos. If you're into this journey, consider hitting subscribe. My next piece of training is simple body repetitions that can be done inside. I talked about these in a previous practice video I made. I usually use a mirror to look at myself from the face-on position. These reps can be very tedious and boring, but I do love to work on the small details of my swing, which has probably held me back from improving in the past, but I do enjoy it. Again, it makes me feel like I am improving something. It's just the way I'm wired. If I think something will help me improve, I will do it. I will monitor certain positions and feelings to make sure my body is moving correctly. I don't have a super strict routine when it comes to these reps. I just work on them when I feel like I want to dial something in or I'm bored and feel the need to do something for my game. I also like to work on lead hand impact positions and the release of the club. I try not to go too crazy because I would eventually get into hitting foam balls inside of the house, which I know my wife is not a fan of. Next up is hitting balls in my net. I got this net this summer. It's an 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot cage, which I can hit every club without fear of missing at all, so I love this net. This fall has been fairly mild, so I have been able to get in more sessions than I would have expected. If it continues to stay warm, I will set it up, which takes less than 10 minutes now that I've gotten the hang of getting it up. I typically will hit balls for an hour to an hour and a half while my little guy is inside napping. I plan on setting up the net a few times through the winter to get some snow content. When hitting in the net, I typically set up my stack radar to make sure I'm focusing on quality strikes. I'll typically start with the wedges and work all the way up to the driver like I would during a pre-round range warm-up or practice session. It is nice to have this as an option to stay sharp. Next is short game. I have a bunch of foam balls that I will bust out from time to time. My short game has been my strength in the past, and it was really solid this last golf season. I only really chip and putt during the winter when I feel the need to mess around or am bored. I have a putting mat as well if I feel like getting reps in with my putter. Again, my putting felt really solid this summer, so I haven't felt the need to work on it much. My ball striking has always been a weakness, which is why I've gotten so obsessed with the golf swing. We do have a new simulator here where I live. They have 4 golf zone simulators, which are great for playing 18 holes, but not as good for practice. It has a bar and a restaurant attached to it, which is a good way to go and have some fun and have a couple beers and see where the game is at. I do love that we at least have that as an option. One of my brothers lives roughly 2 hours south from me, where there are plenty of simulator options. There are a few 24/7 TrackMan setups that I plan on making the trip down to use. I'm hoping to at least hit a sim once a month, either to play and scratch the golf itch or to use it as a progress check and a practice session. I do plan on filming some videos on a TrackMan as well throughout the winter. I'm looking forward to those sessions. They help us get through the long and cold winter up here in Canada. Unfortunately, right now, spring and golf season feel like it's a long way away. My final piece is working out and daily mobility routine. I have a daily mobility routine that I do pretty much every day. It focuses on all my problem areas as well as the areas needed for golf. Neck, T-spine, hip, and shoulder mobility are all super important in staying healthy with golf. I do 2 to 3 workouts a week. These are a combination of core, strength, and golf-specific moves that I've learned over the years. Recently, I've been really focusing on core, and I've been doing a lot of pull-ups lately. Typically, my first workout of the week will be core. The next will be a couple days later, and I'll just do a general strength workout with a heavy focus on legs. And the third will be a combination of what I feel like I need, whether that's core, strength, or all of the above. I do love to run as well. I was a competitive distance runner before getting into golf, but I unfortunately have to be careful now. I injured my left knee last fall by running too much mileage. So I just have to kind of go by feel with my running now. I don't typically run more than twice a week anymore. Okay, so this was a 4-iron swing where I was actually swinging pretty well. And this is an all-out swing with the stack club with no weight on it. So as you can see in the delivery in both these swings are very similar, but how I release the club are different. In the 4-iron, you can see the impact position is a little open with the chest, and I'm kind of dragging the club head through there, not letting it release, where with the stack club, I'm really letting it go through the release zone, which is equaling quite a bit more speed. In these swings here, I was swinging the non-weighted stack club 127 miles an hour, which is the fastest I have swung it. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you're doing to stay sharp this winter. We'll see you in the next one.